You're focusing on the wrong thing, but as a footballer you have to think about your positive actions. You have to be positive all the time, and mistakes happen, and then you have to go forward and play as nothing happened.
Nic, I would like to welcome you.
Thank you very much.
I know you are very busy, but you still schedule your time and you are here.
Yeah, of course.
So I welcome you to Forget Not Your Past Table Talk. So I would like to know you a little bit before we start anything. If you can introduce yourself to me.
Yes. Yeah, my name is Nic. I'm 27 years old.
If I may ask, where do you come from actually?
From Switzerland.
You are from Switzerland?
Yes, and 1/4 from Germany.
So you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, 2 brothers. Yes.
So you are 3?
Yes, I'm the youngest.
You are the youngest?
Yes.
Oh, 3rd boys and 3rd girls, they are wow. They are very powerful. So that's good.
I've been playing football, basically my whole life. I wanted to become a pro as well. And I played in the top youth teams and then until U21, but I had a few difficult injuries and some mental problems, and it came down to performing in the matches. So that's the reason why I realized that I wouldn't make it to the absolute pro level, maybe like 2nd division or something, but for me it was always either 100% or I do something different. That's also the reason why we started our company 360Football, because we saw like the problems some of the football players have on the pitch or besides the pitch, in the mental aspects, athletic aspects, and we saw that a lot of players need individual work besides the team practice. And so we just started really small. We have trained my neighbors. These were like my first clients, and from there on we developed like the company and all that stuff. Yeah. But still, for me, football has always been my #1 passion, and I'm happy that I'm still in this area, even though I didn't make it pro.
Wow, that's a great thing, what you are saying, because it's like you wanted to become really profi footballer.
Yes.
But when you get to a place, you know that with these difficulties, you can't go further.
Yes.
So you pause, but you have the mind to like, I'll have to still go forward. Not
Yes.
to quit, but I think I can do something. But if I understand you right, it's like your goal now is like you didn't achieve what you was thinking of, but you are happy to help others. So you are still in the system.
Yes.
Although you are not playing, let's say like the way Mbappe and all the others play, right? So what is the difficulties? You talk about mind. The mind, how is the mind? What is, you think that a lot of football people have like a...
There is a lot of pressure, obviously, in the games, and it really depends on your character. For me, football was everything, and when I had a bad match, for example, the next week I was down, because I was always thinking about the mistakes I made and all that kind of stuff. And I also I was always worried about the future, like when I made mistakes, maybe I'm not getting called for the next game, or I'm not in the starting 11 or something, and then some pressure builds also for the selections, because like after the U16 you have like 20 players in one canton, and I was in canton of Aargau, and then you're like, okay, I have to perform, but if I make this mistake, they maybe don't let me to play in the under 18 and stuff, and so you're starting to focusing on your mistakes. So you're thinking about making or preventing mistakes, but in that case, a lot of times exactly these mistakes happen. So you're focusing on the wrong thing. But as a footballer, you have to think about your positive actions. yeah, you have to be positive all the time, and mistakes happen, and then you have to go forward and play as nothing happened. But as a kid, especially if you don't have any support, that's very difficult depending on your characteristic. If you're a guy that's always thinking, yeah, it's a big problem and you need help. But I didn't get this help, and that's why I couldn't perform on like my top level. So yeah, the mental aspects are vital to have any chance.
So when you talk about, let's say you didn't get any help, like what kind of help do you think is like a help, like from family or from friend or what?
Yeah,
what kind of help?
family, yes, if they know a bit about football, or if they can see your problem. But like my problem was I didn't open up about it. It was always in my mind, but I didn't really tell anybody. But yeah, family would help in some cases. But now for us, it's like a part of our work that we try to like tell the young kids, or also the older kids, that they should just enjoy football. They have to make mistakes to become better. It's part of the game. We tell them all the time, and like this, sometimes we can develop a better like mental state, so they can actually deal with this pressure.
But if I look how you are talking now, it seems for me, I always tell people that sometimes it's good that you pass through something so that you can give it as a testimony to help somebody.
Yes.
Because imagine if like you get all the support you have,
Yes.
like you wouldn't have that passion, you see, to help somebody, some people. You know, there are some people, maybe they are also not a type that they are open up, but I believe that when they are training with you, they have the confidence, you
Yes.
see, to push forward and know
Yeah.
that yes, it doesn't matter what is going on, I'm sure that I can become somebody. So if I may ask, how do you see, let's say, if I want to play football, and I'm there, and I like smiling all the time. So let's say if the person is playing football, do you see it with the person, the atmosphere, how the person reacts, or the
Yeah.
person have to tell you, or you just see it?
Most of the time we can see it right away.
Okay.
Yes, yes. There are also different characteristics. There are some that are laughing all the time and they are having fun, or others they just want to train with 100% intensity all the time, but they love the game as well, because they know, okay, if I'm in training, I have to perform, and then maybe after the training I can have make some free kicks or something and laugh then. But you can feel it, and then you can also see if the wish to become a pro or to reach another level, it comes from the kid and not from the parents. We see that pretty quickly.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are able to talk to the children and encourage them that I see this one, but I think you can do better in this area. To
That,
help them.
yes, that as well, of course. Yeah, we try to demand quite a lot.
So how many years did you start this
It's
company?
it's been 7 years now. Yes.
And how is it going so far? I mean,
Very good, very good. We've started very small, just John and I, and yeah, we started our website, some social media. We started to train our first players, and yeah, we've developed like all the time. We improved the trainings. We have better coaches as well. We are now a team of 12 coaches. So we are growing quite a lot, especially in like the Swiss German areas. We have Bern, we have Basel, we have Canton Schwyz, 4 here or 5 here in Zurich, Aargau. So yeah, we are spreading, but we are also focusing on like improving the training and stuff. So yeah, we have a few professional players that also come to training when they have their breaks. That's also a nice thing, and yeah, so far we are very happy, but there's also a lot of hard work behind the scenes. We are working way more probably than normal, someone working in a normal job, but it's our passion, so we love what we do.
Give all.
Yes, so
Give all.
we love football and also like building our own company. Yes.
Okay, so you talk about you are spreading everywhere. Okay, so how do you manage? Are you going everywhere, or you have some people the other side?
Yeah, we
They are
have.
taking control.
Yes, I have the control of the coaches, but we have a very strict or tough process when a coach wants to work with us, or when we hire a coach. They have to come to us for test weeks. We have a lot of videos they have to watch. We have to see them applying that stuff on the pitch as well. And especially the character has to be good as well. They have to be nice with the kids, with the players. Yeah, they have to be very positive. And then we do like a test phase, and then we get also feedbacks of the players. And once we are really happy, they are in charge of their region, but we manage everything around it. Advertising, material, salary stuff, yeah, everything around it, yes. But the training, they have to prepare it and organize it, and they also have to be able to communicate with their parents and players as well. Yeah.
So in other words, when you don't just take somebody. First, you want to see the person character.
Yes.
And the person
Yeah.
have to watch your video, because sometimes if you don't have what do you call it, right person, your
Yes.
company can be destroyed. So
Yeah.
you have to be strict on that area.
Yeah,
right?
we've already made this mistake. We've hired two coaches that weren't the best ones in the end, and yeah, they didn't really care about the work, and they were just on the pitch and like passing the ball without any motivation. That hurt us quite a lot. That was in the Corona time, because in the Corona time there were a lot of people that wanted to train with us because the team practices weren't allowed. And then we tried to do it too fast. And we heard, oh, this guy's a good coach, and I'm like, okay, let's get him. And yeah, we learned from these mistakes, and now we are way more careful. Of course, the mistakes can still happen, but we analyze the coach much more. Yes.
I think it's also in life personally, not only with the footballers or you're working on any area of our life. I believe that we learn when we make mistakes.
Yes.
So that we don't fall down. We know how to go around and listen, be careful, and so the mistake become what successful.
Yeah,
That's what I
and you have to
say.
take the responsibility.
That's right.
Of course, in the beginning you're like, oh, this guy, why is he doing that? But in the end, it's our mistake because we didn't do our due diligence, or yeah, we didn't check properly. So we always try to, to take the responsibility for these mistakes, and then try to grow, try to make it better next time.
So do you think that you have been successful? You know, although you didn't become like the trophy football that you want, but do you think that it's well enough, like what you are doing?
Yes, I feel good.
You feel good?
Yes,
So do you
yes.
think you feel more good than if you are up there? Or
Maybe. It's difficult to say. Now we are also able to help people, because sometimes we also have we have kids that are struggling in football and sometimes in school as well. And then with us, they sometimes get the discipline to even improve in school, just for example. And then we are like, okay, nice, we did a great job, and we improved somebody's lives and maybe even the future. So that's one nice aspect that I wouldn't have if I'm a professional. On the other side, if I'm a professional, I make kids laugh, or they also appreciate it probably. But it's a tough question. But I'm very happy, so I think I've done the right things.
I think you have answered really my question very strongly and powerfully, because like you said, you know, everybody have a gift and everybody have aim. You know, when you have a gift of helping, it's like just by everything that you go through, it's like you want to touch somebody's life. If I understand you right, if you are like a big prophet, people will see you. Sometimes even his bodyguard is like they can't come closer to you. But like now here you are, and you can even use your football, you know, your training to help somebody who is not good in school. Why? Because you think maybe you don't know who is that person child is. Maybe his future become bigger than the way they think. Understand?
Yes.
When they meet you, things change, because they meet somebody who can really help them, not only the football alone, but also to help them think right.
Yes.
You see, many times they say, here is the problem. But you say, move, do this, do this, do this. So it's like the person can become, you know, stronger in moving and stronger in the school. So which I think is very good. I appreciate what you are doing. So let me ask you a question. How many hours do you work a day?
Everything
a day, 1 day.
12 hours maybe.
12 hours.
Yes, 6 days a week. Sometimes I have breaks in between in the day. I go to the gym or do something for myself. But all in all, it's probably 12 hours, 6 days, sometimes 7 days, but then on the 7th day, maybe 5 hours or something. So it doesn't feel like work for me. Of course, there are some things that aren't as fun as being on the pitch, but all in all, I really enjoy it. So it's nice the way it is.
So what do you tell somebody who started like you, and it's like things are not going well with that person, and the person is sick, maybe don't have any support, he haven't found you yet? What do you tell them that you start and you 16 you couldn't qualify? Can they also do something to better their life and forget where they wanted to go?
Also regarding football, right?
Regarding the football.
Yeah, I think you can take a lot with you if you try to become pro, because you need a discipline to go to training 4 times a week, 6 times a week. So you already have a discipline that not a lot of people have. You're also able to push through things because it's physically demanding. So for example, you need a lot of stamina, and these are aspects or characteristics that help also in every other area in life. So even though you didn't make it pro, you can take all these attributes, all these positive attributes, and put it into something else. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be in football. Of course, there are different jobs in football: athletic coaches, personal coaches, mental coaches. You can do video analysis, team coaches, etc. You can push in that area, but it's not even necessary. You can also use all your qualities, anything. So you also encourage people, if you want to try it, even if you're not making it, because only 1% or even less make it pro. You will benefit if you're not leaving everything else behind, like school, etc. Of course, if you're only focusing on football and you're not even going to school, for example, then you're gonna have a problem, of course. But if you're trying to manage it and balance it a little bit, of course, you're focusing on football, but you try to have decent grades, for example, then you're only benefiting in a lot of areas.
I'm sure that all the things you are saying today, if I understand you right, you have passion to help people.
Yes.
I think your goal is like you want to see somebody who's interested like you want to play football like you and John to make it go further, you are giving your passion to help others. Is that not so?
Yes, that's the main goal. Of course, we also want to build our company. That's also something we really like. But in the end, we always want to do something that we enjoy, and we enjoy helping the people, and we enjoy seeing them getting better, reaching their goals. Of course, it's not always possible, but that's something we really appreciate. And even outside of football, also like on YouTube, we try to talk a bit more about like the general things. Like you have to work hard, follow your passions, but a bit in a deeper way. And we want to encourage people just to do something. And that's also something I really like to see. It doesn't even have to be football. Of course, it's our passion. That's what we push. But I also like to see like kids pursuing other things as well. I always like to see young people doing something, pushing something. They also ask us a lot about like the company and stuff, and I always try to encourage them to try something, do something. I'm there to help you if you have questions. That's something that I also really enjoy, because I think there are a lot of kids and young people nowadays. They're just like living a bit, and then okay, I have to get job X and Y, and then I'm not happy at the job, and come on man, you have some passion, do something, try something at least. If you have questions, hit me up. I'm happy to help you. We've gone through a lot as well. That's something I really like as well. Yes.
I want to say thank you very, very much, and you are really doing well.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
For me, I hope and pray that people will really come to you a lot. You see, because I see you people are doing very well. It's like you are open for everybody. And so if somebody wants to reach you, how can the person find you? I mean, like...
Yeah, the easiest way is to find us on our website, 360Football.ch. And besides that, on Instagram, 360Football Training, YouTube, 360Football, TikTok, if somebody has TikTok as well. Yes, that's the easiest way.
They can find you there.
Yes.
So I want to say thank you very much, Nic, for having your time.
Thank you.
I hope it has been successful. I pray that somebody will look your example, John's example, and run for their goal.
Yes, that would be nice.
That would be very nice. So thank you very much for being here with me. And we will see each other again.
Yes,
very
of course.
Soon.
All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.